robots approaching their chat GPT moment. Like everyone kind of thought, chat GPT and like AI was kind of BS until, chat GPT 3, and everyone's like, whoa, this is kind of insane. Unless you had your ear on the ground, you didn't really hear about it until chat GPT 3.
Did you see on the All In podcast, I think it was Freeberg shouted out, it's like those Geico, not Geico, like the insurance company, but like those he talked about some AI robot company. It was like the ones on the ships. Because like every time I think of like these robots and you keep saying them, they're like human-esque. Mm-hmm. But these ones are like these like gnarly, like all these legs, and they're like climbing up the sides of ships. Like that one is when I was like, holy shit, like they're coming. I don't know why the human robot just seems like, I get it. Like we're optimized for the world. So therefore that actually makes sense for a robot to kind of take on our persona because we were evolved to do things in this world.
Stand on the shoulders.
But like those ones climbing ships and stuff, like all I can see like in my head was like, oh my God, like I'm in a skyscraper and we're getting attacked and they're just crawling up and like coming through the windows. Like the way they can go anywhere. Yeah. Like a human robot can't do that. Like these ones were just like, oh my gosh, it's scary.
What if a human robot that was like Iron Man?
I mean, maybe eventually for sure. But I mean, these things because they have all these feet and they were suction cupping and like they just were like going up the walls. I mean, they're doing like ship repair on the sides and they're like scanning to see if there's any cracks. But I'm like, that is terrifying because obviously,
oh my God,
you could do a lot more than that.
That's so insane.
That's so terrifying. So whoever is the first $1 trillion company in those types of robotics genuinely may be able to control society. And be able to hold our entire society.
Just deploy thousands of them.
Millions.
With a click of a button.
All you have to do is take over the metro areas and all of the politicians, get the politicians at gunpoint. Take over all the metro areas, so 80% of the country is completely locked down. And then if the guy also secured nukes from Russia or North Korea, and then he goes literally, I control the entire society. I'm the dictator now.
I mean,
Holy fuck.
I mean, these robotics are becoming like more economical, but these are more like humanoid robots, and that's because they could be more generalized and they can be used in houses and also in like warehouses and factory because we work in those places, we live in those environments. So do y'all think they would, kind of stay on that path until they really start generating income and things become more economical to start generating more use case specific bots that can climb ships or?
We're going to use them to make money and to scale up all that. And then because that's all going to get scaled up, then they're going to get cheaper and cheaper exponentially because they're making themselves cheaper by working on themselves and then doing all that. And then it's finally going to break into our houses. I mean, a really rich person is probably going to have it pretty soon, but for us Joe Schmoes.
Yeah, you could have it as a showpiece right now, just as something that, like literally when you walk in.
Maybe you're just super rich.
Go get you a beer. Like I could hard code a robot to go get me a beer as just like a gimmick. It'd be trivial almost. So like at a level I'm sure Elon has bots in his house already that like do like some tasks and stuff just as a showpiece. But yeah, it's gonna be unbelievable.
Yeah, I mean this year there's been a lot of advancement of just like reinforced learning, imitation learning, especially with like Isaac Gem like environments, physics-based environments that they can learn how to run, walk, and stuff like that. So
yeah, imagine just walking around at 9 miles an hour. Is that what you were saying earlier?
Oh yeah, there's a bot from China. I don't know that it's like I don't even know the name. It's like something with a UTE. I'm going to mispronounce
Imagine you're just in your house and that thing is literally walking at 9 miles an hour, just ding, 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 just taking everything out, doing this, vacuuming, like just at 4x the speed of you. You're just like, holy shit.
Cleaning up your mess as it occurs. Almost.
Seriously.
And then like effortlessly moving around you so you never hit it, even if you try.
Have you seen Don't Mess with the Zohan?
Oh, of course.
You done see it? He's like cutting the hair and he's like, he's cut. That's what I'm imagining. That'd be insane.
I'd love it if the robot hit on me as much as the Zohan too.
There you go.
This sexy. I'm like, oh my gosh. That'd be very fun. I'm like, stop it. Just gassing you up all day. Like, look at you.
All right. So what do y'all think about like just social implications of like of this year with robotics approaching this kind of like just outburst? Because right now people are already concerned with jobs and losing jobs. And then once they see humanoid robots actually starting to be like, obviously not quite squared away with humans, but getting...
You're driving down the road and it's building a fence. You're like, oh my God.
Yeah. At 10x speed, dude, it's going to be fucked. Society might literally start to transform like on a week to month basis, like the physical infrastructure of our society. If we, again, get to this point where...
I really wonder how people are going to take it though, because right now people are freaking out and they're focusing on like the fact that they're going to lose jobs, which I get's important. I have my own opinions on that.
Yeah, it's pretty, I don't know. That makes sense why they're pretty scared
about that. Yeah, which change is scary, but...